Welcome back, everybody, to a lovely little game about plants called Strange Horticulture. In the previous episode, we tried the demo. I thought it was pretty good, and I have purchased the game. I already forgot how much it was. I think it was like $16 or something, or $15. But I bought it in a bundle with another game that perhaps we will play in the future. But for now, we will play this game. I do see a continue and a load game option. That's a bit confusing. I assume this is if I have multiple runs going or something. Let's just try continue and see if it allows us to continue from the demo. That's what I would expect. What is this? Is this a new hint? Row H, the third river. It started when she found something she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Day 2. Saturday. Oh yeah, we also have these things. Where's our clues? A clue? Yeah, we found a little bellflower thing. I assume that this is supposed to be a bellflower thing. And then we need 4 more, but I have no idea. I'm just guessing. Let's go exploring since we have some energy. Some compass energy. Wait, did our plants get reset? Not sure. What was it? H third river would be this square, right? Wait, what? Oh, I can't click the map to explore. I have to click explore. That's so confusing because it looks exactly the same when you click the map and when you click explore, so I can never figure out if I'm in explore mode or not. Dead deer in the river. Yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. Does this mean the flower smells bad now because I've seen death or whatever? A new plant acquired. Wait. Didn't we already have this? Is this different than this plant? Huh? I don't think that's a new plant. I'm pretty sure we already have that plant. Isn't it this plant? Or it's like a very close sibling. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. We know what that is? What does it sound like? Harlequin blue. What is this? It could be this plant. So could this, though. The leaves curl round delightfully. Oh yeah, this one. Wait, so isn't that Lady of Summer then? Why do I say Gandy root? What is Gandy root? Maybe this one's Gandy root? Plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive. Care must be taken. The rough leaves can be irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. The petals... The leaves can be an irritant. I'm pretty sure this one... I'm gonna call this one Gandy roots. And I think this is actually Lady of Summer. That's my new guess. So we have FG. Lady, Lemon, Fennec. I don't know why this one's a question mark. I guess because we're not totally sure. Alright. I'm pretty sure we handled all these clues already as well, right? Should we explore randomly or should we just try to keep finding more clues from the people? Let's pet our cat. Also, I had an idea when I was reviewing the previous episode, which is I wonder if this thing can be used somehow in the map. It kind of looks like the thing on the front a little bit, right? Could also be these. I feel like this is a clue about something. Does it fit on the map somewhere? Like, is there a place I can put this on the map where all the arrows point to, like, cities or something? It doesn't seem like I can use it while the map's zoomed in, though, so... It's too hard to see the lines. Like, the square kind of fits, but... I don't know. I'm not sure what that thing is for. I feel like it lays on top of something because it has a hole in it, but I don't know. I feel like we should use... Let's test the theory. Let's see if we can go back to the same place and get the same plant again. I've already explored here and found all there is to find. Okay, so you can't have two of the same plant. So I never need to go back. Now I kind of wish that the map showed me which squares I've already explored, because I'm never going to remember that. There's so many, right? 32 times 16. It's like 2 to the 11 or something crazy. Isidore Burbridge. Bring me a sample of Apis dismissus and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Apis dismissus. What's a Apis dismissus? Gandhi root. We have a Gandhi root, right? Wasn't the right plant? Wait, what? Did I drag the wrong one? I don't get it. That was definitely Gandhi root. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. I kind of did that on purpose to see what this thing was all about, you know? What the heck's going on here? Connect the puzzle pieces. This is kind of boring, to be honest. What the hell is going on? Where does this one connect to? It needs like a sharp edge. Maybe this goes up here. This is such a weird UI. What the heck is going on? There's like a light side and a dark side. I guess these must go on the dark side, right? Oh, it's the bell. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. That was incredibly stupid. What a pointless mechanic. Is that gonna happen every time? I just have to solve a weird mind puzzle? A broken mind puzzle? What a stupid mechanic. Isidore Burbridge, bring me a sample of Apis destimicis. I swear, isn't that Gandhi root? Apis demisis. Apis demisis. Didn't have an animal like. Whatever, man. Fuck you. My cat. Go away. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid must be taken. The rough leaves can be an irritant. I don't understand how this is not the plant. My fingers ache from handling this plant. The leaves can be an irritant. It looks similar. I don't know what the leaves look like. But apparently, this is not Gandhi root. And this is also not Gandhi root. And somehow it screwed up the order of my plants. So, is it this? A single pink flower that smells pleasant. We just have to guess and check? I don't know how to figure out. Maybe we don't have candy root or whatever it's called. Like, how do I know? I don't see any flowers that look like this. It doesn't tell me what color it is. It doesn't tell me what the leaves look like. How the heck am I supposed to know which one it is? I don't get it. Shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. I just want to play these puzzles to see what they are, I guess. Although I'm a bit confused what's going on here. Like, what is the point of this? This is so weird and stupid. Like, what does this have to do with anything? Wait, that ended the day? Or did it restart the day? I don't understand what's going on right now. I'm so confused, man. Why does the drawer keep closing? Keep the drawer open. Why would I ever want that to close? How do I find Gandhi root? Do I just go exploring? I need hints. Where's the deck? I should call in the next customer. But it's just this guy again. I already know what the plant is. I already looked at the book. It's right here. How does that help me? I don't have that plant. How, like, where am I supposed to get the plant? Like, what? How do I know where I'm supposed to find the plant? Nobody told me. If I just randomly click like all 30,000 slots on the map until I find the plant, I do not understand what the game's trying to ask me to do right now. The game has gotten significantly worse since I tried playing the real game instead of the demo. Maybe I should just refund it. It's like really frustratingly bad. Like, I have literally no idea what it wants me to do. It's not being clear at all. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what do you want from me? Narrow and claustrophobic streets, Strange Horticulture, small shop, but it has the advantage plants need light. That was completely useless. Now I have to wait for the meter to What does it want from me? I know it's a Latin name. I know what plant it is, but I don't know where to get the plant. What is this? He expects people to do his bidding. Bring me a sample, be quick about it. He doesn't say how I get it though. Nobody told me where to get this plant. What am I supposed to do? I'm like soft locked. Gosforth is a hateful town. Dangerous plant grows sparsely. Like, am I crazy? I literally don't understand how I'm supposed to find this plant. No one told me where to find this plant. And there's literally 32 times 16 places to search on the map, which is way too many places to ever find this. It just says it's a medicinal plant and that its leaves are irritant. It doesn't say where it grows. It doesn't give me any information at all that's useful. Like, maybe I have to Google how to play the game, because I don't understand. Like, until now, the game was very clear and, like, kind of fun what I was supposed to do, and it was giving me hints. Somewhere there was, like, that deck of cards that gave me hints, and then the hints were kind of fun to figure out, but I don't have anything left. There's no hints. Check mark, check mark, check mark. I mean, I don't know what this is. It's just an icon of something. I don't, maybe that's a hint, but I don't know what it's a hint for, if that's a hint. I don't see that symbol on the map, right? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? Okay, Gosforth is evil. Can I get rid of dread by watering my plants? How do I get rid of dread? I don't want to solve the silly puzzles anymore. This is also like a really tedious and boring mechanic, to water your plants to get exploration gold bar thing. Does petting my cat make my dread go down? I'm gonna pause the recording and Google it, because I literally don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm ready to quit the game, so I'll be right back. I found it. Like, I Googled it and it said it had yellow berries, which this isn't yellow berries, but I think Meek do. I think what happened is it was like, I think it was off the side of my screen or something. Like, I didn't realize there was more plants on this off the side of my screen. I really, really, really don't like this sliding thing at the top of the screen. Like, it's absolutely terrible. It's so bad. It's horrendously awful. Like, I can't say enough bad things about how this feels. The fact that I can't see all my plants all the time is incredibly stupid in a game that's entirely about the plants. But B, it just feels super bad to scroll. Like, I never want to scroll left and right because of how bad it feels to use. If it was just a normal scrolling thing, like with the mouse wheel or that I could drag, I would just drag my mouse back and forth all the time, move plants around, and have a great time. They should change how this works. Like, it should just be a regular inventory or something with like finite slots. The way it's implemented is just super janky and weird. Like, the fact that all the plants can just stack infinitely on the shelves and all squished together, and the labels don't work. Like, the text is too small. There's just so many things obviously wrong with it. And it's annoying. It ruins the otherwise greatness of the game. So I don't know what the hell this is. I don't... How do you remove a label? Lady of Summer? Is this actually Lady of Summer? Do I know that for sure? I don't think we verified that. So apparently this is Gandhi root. Even though it doesn't really look like the picture at all. I don't know why wandering... It keeps reordering my plants. It's also so annoying. Like, stop reordering my fucking plants. I put them there for a reason. FG. Like, I think whenever I drag one over here and then let it go, it like goes back in the wrong place or something. I'm not sure what's happening there. Also this should be like different color because I'm not sure about that one, right? Do we know that Butterdale is Butterdale, or is that also a guess? I don't even remember. Like, I labeled them, but I don't know which ones are real labels and which ones are fake labels. Anyways, whatever. Let's try to continue. The game is annoying me. Every time I go over here to try to like click on this thing, I like accidentally scroll my screen to the right. You know what I kind of want to do? This is probably a stupid idea and I'm going to regret it because it's not going to be in the middle of the screen anymore, but I kind of want to put everything on the right side so that there's only one direction to scroll for more plants instead of two directions to scroll. And then I'll be half as annoyed. Right? Like, if we just move everything over here. It's gonna be really annoying to undo if I don't like it for some reason, or if the game keeps like recentering the camera. I'm not sure. Okay, there's nothing to the left. Here's the plants we know about in alphabetical order. Here's the plants we're not sure about. Here's a dangerous plant. Here's another plant. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's important. This is also like a question mark plant. I think I guessed on like Wandering View and Butterdale and a few of these also. Like, I know that one's right. This one we don't know. So like, it's also annoying. I can't see the tags while I'm holding the tag, right? Wait, could I? Somehow it just worked. It like only works sometimes. It's bugged. I don't know why. Like, if I move it here, it's not showing me the tag, but if I go like down and I guess my mouse has to be higher than my mouse is here, it doesn't work. If I move my mouse up, then the tag appears. It doesn't make any sense really. Okay, so you have to hold your mouse higher than where you're dragging the tag thing. So this one I want blue because I don't know if that's actually correct. I guess we can keep them in alphabetical order though, right? Lady of Summer. When I'm dragging this, I don't think I can see the tags either, right? Where's Lady is left of this? I don't know, man. What is this saying? Here's your mail. What's in the mail? It's gonna be a clue, right? There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. Slate mine at Hard Knot. I've never seen anything like that before. They found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. An old slate mine at Hard Knot. Old slate mine at Hard Knot. Where would that be on this incredibly annoying map to look at? Let me just read 3,000 words so I can find the one random place I'm looking for that I have no idea where it is. Because that's a super fun mechanic. Yeah, this game is very flawed. It's pretty, except for the text rendering, which is completely broken. Other than that, it's very pretty. But it's kind of annoying me. An iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be blocked, won't budge. Clavilium. Wait, what? Oh, I have to use the lockpick plants. I don't remember what the hell plant that was. You think I know what plant that is? Just a pointy leaf plant. It's heart-shaped leaves. A plant with heart-shaped leaves. What happens if I use the wrong plant? Do I die? Do I get dread? Does this have... Is this a heart? I can't tell. Clavilium. It says heart-shaped leaves, but these don't really look like hearts. At all, to be honest. Like, this one kind of looks like a heart. This one... Like, it could be a heart from a different angle. It's very ambiguous. Like, is this a heart? Like, every leaf looks like a heart if you stare at it long enough. How do I know that I have a clavilium? I'm gonna guess this one's a clavilium. The blue flower one. Okay, the blue flower one is a clavilium. Clavilium. FC. Right? Is that the one? Pavilium. Drag a plant closer here to take a look. No, thank you. Gate swings open. I'm rewarded. I found 3 more plants. Red mushroom, green mushroom, and blue mushroom. I don't like where it put them. Why can't it put them in like a sane location? Why does it put them down here in the middle of all my other plants? Like, I don't really care because these are the unidentified ones on the bottom row, but I don't like that it put them right here. I guess it put them in the middle of the screen. Is that how it chooses? Because that's kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb, you know? I mean, if it's gonna put them in the middle of the screen, then I should leave the middle of the screen empty so that in the future when I find other plants, I can figure out which plants I found, right? Okay, whatever, man. This can be archived somewhere. Come to the library, I'll tell you all about it. I even found something in the Gilded Dendra. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that means. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating possible... I fucking hate this UI, man. Just let me read it. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot. Their leader, Arda, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. He wants a fox button. He's going to Grisdale Forest. A fox button. What is a fox button? I don't know, man. Probably a flower. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs. Could be this maybe? Thick, shiny leaves. There's a lot of plants this could be. I'm gonna guess this one. Brimlock. Okay, this one. Can I do it from here? Kind of weird, but it seems to work. Box button. Our shelf is getting kind of full. We might have to start a new one soon. Maybe we like split it at M. Like we could split it here, right? We don't know what this is. We don't really know what this is either. But we do want these to be like away from the middle. Okay, let's put all this stuff away. Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Oh, it's this lady again. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. Okay, whatever, schizo lady. There's a medium using the room illegally, might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. A harlequin blue. I don't think I know what that is. The bushy blue flower heads die back. They release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Bushy blue flower heads. Is that this one? I don't think I see any other blue flowers, right? Gotta be this one that I called Lemon Dandy. Nope, it's not that one. Do I have it? Harlequin blue. That reminds me of Harlequin Shako. Could be this. Probably. What do we win? A shimmer lung. Harlequin blue. I kind of want to make the label blue, but that doesn't fit my naming scheme. H. Or my coloring scheme. Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that Arda is dead. May Arduino bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. You show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Well, what's Mary's breath? The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect a large amount of water it requires. It is said that the person to be bound in secrecy using Mary's breath that used to be grown in the royal garden so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidence, but the practice fell out of favor. Okay, the wide waxy leaves. I feel like I heard about waxy leaves at some point. It's gotta be this one, right? Smooth waxy leaves. Let's guess that this is Mary's breath. Nope. That was not Mary's breath. Oh no, not this again. Okay, can you move the text so I can solve the thing? We need like a dark piece. Hmm. Hmm. This isn't a very easy, like, picture to arrange. I feel like it's mostly just guessing. You know what I mean? Like, the picture isn't very identifiable in slices. Because it's, like, every piece has a white dot on the middle and then some lines. It could be less contrived, for sure. Okay, where's the piece that has, like, a bunch of spikiness right here? Okay, now I can kind of tell where the bell thing is, right? There's the bell thing. There's this thing, and then there's more dots. And then more dots. And then this thing. I feel revived! My mind is whole again! I hate that part of the game. That's so dumb. So boring and stupid. I've played better games in my day. This game makes me miss Pale Coins. I just wish Pale Coins didn't have the impossible boss fight that completely ruined the game. Because that game is so fun otherwise. Maybe I should buy it anyway, and maybe I could just never do that boss fight. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, it recentered the camera, so now I have to do this every time. Every time I go to a new day, I have to scroll right. Stupid. Arda is dead, the nature of sisterhood does not, okay, Mary's breath. Let's call this... not Mary's breath. Is it like... waxy leaves? It's probably this one, right? Wait, I hit the bell somehow. What? Okay, I did not think that was actually the one, but there you have it. We got Mary's breath, which goes here. This one we can remove. Whoops. We can remove this from. Let's open the letter. Maybe there's a clue. A clue. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen. The artist has been murdered. You will find deep in the Griesdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across the Tor River. Please help us. Here's and hope the sister of Arduino. The Griesdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Okay, I need to find Griesdale Forest or Torver. Here's Torver. Griesdale Forest. Across from Torver. But like, where in the forest? A mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. How do I know how much a mile is? Oh, right here. A mile. Oh, 1 grid square is 1 mile. A mile from the lakeshore. Well, a mile from the lake... oh, maybe it means this lakeshore. It doesn't say which side. I mean, a mile would just be in here, right? I think. Like, here? My sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door. Along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs to a cool basement. Cool as in groovy or cool as in cold? Dank cellar. They should have said dank cellar. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. The Arda? Didn't I just say is Arda? Why is it called the Arda? Is Arda an artifact or a person? There's not a mark on her, but her eyes open but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. You know what could do this? Asks my escort. I set to work. Wren. Is wren a flower? Hi, wren. Did you miss me? It's been a little while. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, so it can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant. Alright, that's the death one. So it has no flower and it looks like grass. We have anything that has no flower and looks like grass? Maybe this? Is this the wren? There's a sound that scratches the back of my throat. It doesn't really look like the wren though, does it? We don't have a labeled wren, right? I don't know if Wandering View is actually what that is. I'm just gonna guess this one, why not? Gray Sandfire. Okay. This one. Extract a sample of the artist's blood and introduce the wren to my specific fern. Immediately it turns black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Is that what this is? Is this gilded dendra? No, I don't. Oh, maybe? Do not drink the sap of this plant. The poison is so potent that touching leaves can be painful. Is that this plant? This does kind of look like poison sumac. Upon presenting my findings, I'm rushed away quickly. The sisters not me hanging around. It seems to just headed on my way a couple plants for which I'm grateful for. New plants acquired. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what them plants are for. I'm pet the kitty. No kitty. Continue, I guess. I don't know, man. It's Isidore. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. This guy's such a jerk. The last plant you gave me was made my skin itch fiercely. I'll have your little shop shut down if you don't make this right. Butterdale or Meekdew? Think carefully about which plant to use here. Oh, now I have to choose? The suffering from hypothermia can be rescued. Drop from the layer has a warming effect that protects the cold just right. Small and waxy. Or Meekdew. What's a Meekdew? Makes sought after decorative plants difficult to care for. Maybe pleasant looking, but touching the leaves will result in painful sores. Okay, so I could give him this if I wanted to hate him, but obviously we gotta be nice, right? So we need Butterdale. Often found in clumps. Does Meekdew look similar to Butterdale? I don't know. Butterdale. The butter. Give me the butter. Where's the butter at? Butterdale. 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 Buttertail. Butterdale. Dark green leaves can be stewed, mulched with form of poultice. Looks like oak leaves. What do I have that looks like oak leaves? This? I don't think that's the right one. We don't have it labeled, right? Mary's breath. But nothing else looks even remotely similar. Oh, this one. Wait, that's St. John's poppy. This one has similar leaves. It has 5 pointed leaves. Not that one. I don't see any flowers that have this kind of leaf. gotta be this, right? Nope. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't see the plant that looks like this. The dark green leaves. These plants are like too small. They're kind of hard to identify because of how small they are. Like, I don't really enjoy clicking every single plant like this to look at it, you know? Oh wait, this is Butterdale though, right? Well. Tried to prove the game wrong, and then the game gave me the plant I was looking for, so joke's on me. Dorian. The dark red fruits do not be ingested under any circumstance. Okay, sure, whatever, buddy. Can you get out of my face, Mr. Book? And Mr. Tag and Mr. Map? We have failed in our okay, archive. I just don't know what these are for. Should we explore since it's the end of the day? I feel like we gotta explore something, right? Let's go to this house. Let's go to the dungeon house. Scramble up through the wooded ravine. The jagged outline of Jack's rake was intimidatingly visible in the distance, but that'll have to wait for another day. The fertile forest is lush and enticing, a plethora of colorful plants, trees. If I don't find anything rare enough to take back with me. Maybe exploring the map isn't actually useful. I don't know. It doesn't seem useful to do that unless you get a clue. I don't think this is an exploration game, honestly. I think it's like more of a puzzle game where you just have to find the clues. The book fascinated, terrified her in equal measure. After studying it for some time, she reached a decision she would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. What? What are you on about? Oh, that plant thing with the dots that I have to solve when I go crazy is actually the loading screen as well. Stop closing the drawer. Stop moving my camera. Come on, game. This is very simple stuff. Figure it out. Quit trolling your players with silly, broken mechanics. Leave my camera alone. Leave Brittany alone. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. Here's Lowick, east. North of Hawkshed. Hawkshed. North of Hawkshed. East of Lowick. West of Rusland. South of Crinkle Crags. South of Crinkle Crags. West of Lushond or Luswan. What did it say? West of Russland. Is that like Rutland, Vermont? Why is this game about Vermont? Also, the old man reminds me of the old man on the mountain, which would be in New Hampshire. And Killington is in Vermont. And Russland is Rutland, Vermont, right? I feel like whoever made this lives somewhere in New England. But maybe that's just my imagination. Just say north of Lowick or east of Lowick? I can't remember. There's too many words. Why can't I look at both of these things? Like, I need to see both at the same time. North of Hawkshed. Now the map's really small and hard to read. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. Like anywhere here. South of Crinkle Crags. So like somewhere here. West of Russland. Where the hell is Russland? West of Russland. South of Crinkle Crags. It's gotta be this square, right? My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of the field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arms, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. +2 plants. Collect. New plants acquired. Plant. Boom. Okay, I'm just giving up on figuring out which plants are the new plants because it doesn't seem to matter. Customer Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant on Lady of what's it something or other. I'm no green-eyed Dreyer, that's for sure. My mindset isn't all what it used to be. One that's supposed to help with mental decline. Yeah, that's right, sir. You definitely need that one. See, it put my plant back in the wrong place. Stupid game. See, why is St. John's here? Like, what the hell? It's straight up trolling me, man. I swear. It's intentionally reordering my plants to piss me off. Lady of Summer. I'm gonna say it's this one. Alright. Boom. +1 book thing. Fennec. Wait, we already know what Fennec is, right? Don't we? Isn't that this? It's this one. Fennec. We already knew that. Okay, Lady of Summer is confirmed a good... Confirmed good. Confirmed. Ding! David Schaefer. They're saying the artist's been killed. See, I hate when this thing does this and the text goes off the top of the screen before I'm able to read it. Doesn't make any sense. Like, it gives me a letter, but I can't read the text because it went up off the screen. So I have to scroll it back down. I know a lot of people don't trust the sisterhood, but it seemed to me the art always look for the less fortunate. Like, it's just such a silly oversight. Like, putting text on the screen that isn't possible to read because you scroll it off the screen instantly. It's like, why, man? Fix your silly game. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plan up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. The Great Gable. Bring a plant that keeps you warm. How do I prepare with a plant? That doesn't really make any sense. Let's just go to the Great Gable and maybe it'll ask us what plant to take. I assume it's up north if it's cold, right? After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold, head home. I should do the sensible thing, turn back down the mountain. Unless, Brimlock. Wait, do we have that one? No, we don't know what that one is yet. Brimlock. It's a pointy leaf. Suffering from hypothermia can rescue from drought. These brimlock has a warming effect. Conditions just right. Cold winter produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Yellow flowers and waxy leaves. I don't know if I have any yellow flower plants. Do I? I want to say it's this one. Smooth waxy leaves. Let's just try it. Alright, we unlocked Brimlock. Sunset Mount Cap. So this be Brimlock. Select the plant. I push onward and I'm rewarded. New plant acquired. Okay, we got some kind of thing. Kind of daisy. Bing blue blap blap. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. Yeah, just... Ding 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 ding. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay. A mushroom brought him sorrow. That's very sad. This looks exactly the same as this. That's concerning how similar those are. Simone Green. Hello, little brother. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Hope he has been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging on the information. Those plants have been burning in midnight oil again. Here's some common trouse. And I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. Come by tomorrow and collect it. Here, take this. Common trouse, red pike. Okay, let's go. Rob Pike. I drive puns for all the mountains. Agreeable to views, majestic here I'm after. New plant acquired. That is surely the common trouse. Let's check the book. Common trouse. Let's just label it before we forget which one it is, because they all get mashed together. Come in, Klaus. Oh, so it goes here in the list of the plants. Common trout, especially in common as common to the trouts, can be quite fact-tricky to find out. It was known to grow in abundance in the slopes of the red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves for these centuries is a bomb against eye strain. Cool story, bro. Verona Green. When you work at the occult, I find it plays to uphold a certain image. See, this stupid bug, man. God, I hate that bug. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of show. And now that the punters are capable of that sort of thing. Long story short, I'm threatening to turn a small boy into a toad. And a little bit of call my bluff. You know, little boys like, I can assure you deserve 200 to a toad. And display to encourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmer lung? The f is a shimmer lung? Hold on, let's go to the table of content. Oh, wait. Are there more contents? Shimmerlung. Okay, it looks like tuberculosis. The dry time of the shimmer burns slightly noticeably. A white, purple, white flowers glow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. They grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. What? Do we have tuberculosis plant? So hard to see. The plants are like too small. They're too small, man. I can't tell. Is this... I don't think that's it. Large ridged leaves. We haven't labeled this one. Is it this? Is this the tuberculosis plant? Shimmerlung. Candlewood. Let's label this Shimmerlung. Yes, it's Shimmerlung. STH. Bang, bango bongo. Bango bongo bongo. Archive. Ding. Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. You're not shouting, you're not even speaking at all. You're just saying speech bubbles and they're dead silent. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Ow, I just had something sharp go in my hand. Something poked me. I remember, it's bright red though. Question mark? Something that helps you hear better that is bright red. Improves hearing. Oh god. Clarity of visions. Darkness. Suffering from hypothermia. Cure all manner of... skin rashes. Afflictions of the mind, complex, quite tricky, eye strain, severe fatigue. See, again, I kind of want Control F now. Like, if this was real life, in the modern age, I would not be using an old crappy book. I would be, like, using a spreadsheet or a PDF document or a wiki, and then I would just Control F for the word hearing and instantly find the result. I guess a younger person than me would use like a LLM chatbot thing, you know, but I would use Control F on a website, which would still be better than a book. So I don't trust them clankers. Chest of trouble. Reading. So many words. Something. Afflictions of the heart. Old age and memory. Pleasant looking. Sores. It's gonna be like the last plant, isn't it? Nosely. Hearing ability. St. John's Poppy. We have that one, right? Red. Plant identified. We already knew what that was. What do you mean identified? It's already labeled. You goofy goober. End the day. Ooh, a hint. What the f is this? Time passed, a year, then another. The book remained hidden but out of sight, did not make the mind. The bit was her thoughts settled on the rest, and she dreamed. Why is there just an X with the corner bitten off? Who let the dogs out, and who let the dogs that were out eat my cards? Rude. Well, let me just scroll my camera back because the game can't remember where my camera was yesterday. What the f is this? It's just an X. How is that useful? We need like the missing part of the card, otherwise it's completely meaningless. Ding dongle dangle. Reuben Ward. Hello, sir. The Fox button was no help. I'm afraid the sisters still refuse to speak openly. Not they have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body of and it's apparently a grisly one. The Swinside Stone Circle. Don't suppose you got any help to keep my lunch down. My stomach's never cooked too well with the grisly ones. Penance. Witch fig. Okay, sure. Pet the kitty. David Schaefer. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Hello, thank you, mailman. What's this? Can I tell you this history slipped my mind? I discovered a plant in the recent trip to Gradsdale Forest just northeast of Rutland. It was like nothing I've seen before. I brought it back and sister have given me a motor. Verona Green. Gradsdale, just northeast of Rutland. Graysdale, just northeast of Rutland. Graysdale, just northeast of Rutland. But where? Just northeast of Rutland would be here, right? As soon as I step off the road, the member's sister would step out and remind me this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. Try to show them sister letter, but show me the wrong place. Moving along the way out for help. Okay. I didn't get anything. Pet the cat, ring the bell. Faye Swift. Taylor Swift's sister? I'm afraid the camphor you gave me has helped me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it. Visions are as strong as ever. The woman in jade mastered her dreams overnight. She screams to me, but I don't know why I look behind, but presently there, the dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. You so that warning to understand and forsake the pillar refuses to come into focus. Parts of me won't stare down the abyss, I'm afraid. What? Stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. The dreams. Oh god. This woman is like on some kind of drugs, man. It's really bad. Enhanced psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions, prophecies. Or candlewood. Red flower, protecting against all afflictions of the mind. Obviously, this lady needs candlewood. We don't want her to go deeper down the journey. She's a lost soul. We gotta give her candlewood. How do I identify candlewood, though? Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. I don't really know what this means. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. At the ends of thin stems. Says thin stems. I'm gonna guess this is candlewood. I have no idea. Candlewood, yay! Okay, hopefully she gets better. Worryless is an aptly named plant. Okay, this is candleberry. Candlewood. And candlewood solves all of your afflictions of the mind. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of a life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Césaire. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they'll be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. We have to go to Césaire. You're cordially invited to Césaire Castle. Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Okay, we have to go to Césaire Castle. Where the heck is Césaire Castle? I see Ergmont Castle, but where's Césaire Castle? Castle. Scanning, looking for anything that starts with an S. Here it is. Boom. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take the sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing at a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me on to the next stand. This one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have time to make it as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make the lead. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I won't thank her very warmly. Plant, book entry, collect. Fever Kiss. The red berries from the energy in the last several hours. Is that this? The red berries. Wait, what? That's not red berries. This one's red berries. Fever Kiss. Okay. This is 100% Fever Kiss. Fever Kiss. Ludicrous. I feel like we're kind of running out of room here a little bit, so maybe let's put some B's and C's over here. B's and C's. Then we got an F. We got an F. F-O, F-E. Fever Kiss. F-G-H. Okay, put the cat. Ring the bell. Philip Shaw. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? Moves in the dark. What does that mean? Wait, why are some of these not checkmarked? Moves in the dark. What is moves in the dark? Moves in the dark. Dark red fruits, highly poisonous. Sunset Mount Cap. Soul, unwanted souls, smiley toxic humans. Winter board. It's been known to cover distance up to several meters in a single night. Plant identified. I already identified it though. But that's a lie. Let the cat ring the bell. Selena Scott. What do you want, Selena Scott? They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost. Oh, it's probably scrolling too far because I changed the font. Maybe they didn't test it with the bigger font. That's my suspicion about this bug. Because it's such an infuriating bug that surely they would have noticed. But I guess nobody plays with the alternate font. Like, we can test that theory. I don't think I'm going to be able to play the game with the... What? What the fuck? Why did changing the font reset the whole game? Like, what the hell? What kind of bug is that? It, like, ended the day when I changed the font. That makes no sense. That is actually ridiculously stupid and bad. But I can't say I expected any less from this game at this point. Saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in the hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man. So inside, I've come here for Stinking Mount Cap. Wait, Stinking Mount Cap, Sunset Mount Cap. Is Stinking or Sunset? Okay, I actually kind of hate the font now that I was using the other font for so long. Like it's definitely way harder to read this. Yeah, let's go back to the other font, which is probably going to reset the game again, because the game is dumb and broken. Yeah, I don't, like, just hot swap the font. Why do you have to, like, what? Maybe it's caching textures? It's just a bit nonsensical. Like, just update your cache textures if that's the case. It makes no sense why you would have to restart the whole day over again when you switch what font you're showing. Okay, this lady wants Sunset Mount Cap, which is... how do I go to page 2 without clicking a plant? Sunset Mount Cap. Is mildly toxic and should not be eaten. Like, how do I know? Unpleasant odor. Soured milk is unpleasant, right? It's probably this one. Alright, that was a very good guess. And chunk. This one is Sunset Mount Cap, which goes here. End the day. The will to explore. You have the will to explore. A clue. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. I thought that said there, but it's 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. What is this? It started when she found something she was not meant to find, a book tucked away. The book fascinated her. Equal measure time passed, a year and another. Oh, this is some kind of story thing that's unfolding, I guess. Interesting. Something about a castle. Castle in the northwest of the abbey? What's an abbey? She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried a husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Okay. We got a flower. Nice. There's way too many kinds of flowers in this game, man. Are we gonna actually fill up this whole thing with like a bunch of junk? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. It's too many flowers, man. Taylor Swift. I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calmed. Oh, yeah, we gave the lady the nice plant instead of the crazy plant. No longer tormented by visions of the woman in the jade mask and that terrible monster. Maybe we saved her, maybe not. I don't know. Now I'm wondering if you have some worry lists to keep my over-anxious thoughts at bay. Perhaps. Perhappenstance. Perchance, as Extra Emily would say. Worry lists. Don't you worry. Or you should worry less. Why is this all blurry and weird? An aptly named plant inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Huffa huffa. Worryless is an aptly named plant. It has long finger dongle doogies. Gotta be this one, right? They smell wonderful. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Bazinga. Pop heart. Alright. Let's label it worry less. Surely that's like the last letter of this thing, right? Fennec? Yeah, for sure. We might have to start using more top shelves, to be honest. It's getting kind of messy down here. The tags, put the cat, ring the bell. Simone Green, not you again. We met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still he asked after you. It's got to be like British English or something. Like, who says that? Nobody has ever said that in the history of ever. He asked after you. What the what? So I told him where to find you. Looks stricken. Mentioned Undermare. Said he doesn't come near towns at all. If he can help. He was headed west. That's my news. What? Strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. So I'm in Undermare. Where's the road to Sedberg? Where is Sedberg? Sedberg is way over yonder. There's no roads on this map. He said something of for you, so I told him where to find you, but he looks strict when I mentioned Undermare. He doesn't come near towns. He was headed west at least. He was looking for the Winster Spring. The Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did he manage to find the plant I wanted? Common Trouse? I think I have that one, right? Yeah, I have that one. Common Trouse. Reward. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the River Winster. Where is the River Winster? Hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of the fire ringed by stones, the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2 over 3. Okay. The River Winster. Down 2 over 3. The camp at Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts. I'm meeting by an eccentric man. Oh yes, yes, ho ho, ho ho, the man says. You must take this, take it, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrust into my hands. I hope it's not another magnifying glass. I already have too many magnifying glasses. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red, ho ho, ebony. I'm sure that he is quite mad. That's also very British English to say. Saying that someone is mad to mean that they're crazy. Like, in American English, that just means they're angry. You would call them crazy if they were crazy. Or you'd call them insane. You wouldn't call them mad. So, confirmed. British English game. It is said that the red ebony plante has the property of uncovering that which is hidden, or secret. What's going on with the letters here? I've perfected a device designed to extract from the plante in concerte with a viewing window in order to permit the user aid to see a magic ace. It's like Pig Latin. Otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device to extract plants with a viewing window. The red ebony plants. So I have a secret window. A secret window device. But I need a red ebony. Ooh, I can power the device. What's a red ebony? I don't have an entry for red ebony. Drats. Well, it's probably red, right? Oh no, that was not it. Oh no, that was not it. Do you have any other red ones? This one's kind of red. Uh-oh. Oh, we failed. Gotta be more careful. Driver straddled them as fine. Mine's broken. This text stays visible for way too long. It's actually insane. Let's see. Which one is this? Which one is this? It's this one. Okay. Is it getting harder? I feel like it's getting harder. This is like way more keys than last time. For sure, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. Take that down. Put it back on. Put it in my phone. I don't know what a red ebony is, so I guess we just got to keep that one. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but I discovered a plant in a recent trip to Sail Forest northeast of Russell. It's nothing I've ever seen before. Grisdale, just northeast of Russlin. I would have brought it back. I don't know what to do with this because I got like banned from the forest or whatever, right? So, but it doesn't have a check mark, so probably it's still a thing I have to do eventually. Pet the cat, ring the bell. Conrad Stanway. What a goofy name. I have not long for this world. I've decided I want to be buried in a grave decorated with a rare and beautiful like a Drura huntsman with the covered tombs. What's a kabalabalibalaba? I don't know what that means. I don't have an entry for the kabalabalibalaba. A rare and beautiful kabalabalibalaba. What's a kabalabalibalaba? How am I supposed to figure that out? I don't have an entry for the kabalabalibalaba. Am I supposed to just guess? Right? I don't definitely not labeled because where am I supposed to find the kabalabalibalaba? The rare and beautiful. Which of these plants is rare and beautiful? This one's pretty rare and beautiful. Nope, that was not the kabalabalibalaba. Neither was that. What about this one? Aha! Velia. That was an extremely lucky guess considering I have like 30 plants. Cabelia or something, whatever it's called. Kabalabalibalaba. That goes between these. I can't believe I guessed. How many plants do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was a 1 in 20 shot. Well, it was a 3 in 20 shot. I mean, it's not that rare, I guess, right? It's like 1 in 7. Still pretty lucky. I wouldn't bet with those odds. A 1 in 7 chance. It's terrible odds. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm looking for someone. Looking for some hop heart. Oh, what's a hop heart? H. hop heart. The hop heart. The fruit of the henchuk can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. So I need a tuberous bulb that is blue-green in color. Imagine being colorblind and trying to play this game. That would be terrible. A blue-green bulbous. Is this blue-green? These leaves seem to have a mind of their own. No, that seems more black. Is this blue-green? The dark blue petals are soft. What does blue-green mean anyways? It's not even like a real color. Oh wait, that's the henchuk. I'm reading the wrong one. Inhaling smoke from burning and dried leaves can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Firm leaves. Firm leaves to blue flowers. It gotta be this one, right? Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Yeah. This one's the hop heart. Hop heart. H-A. The hop heart. Boom. That's how sure I am. I named it before I even clicked it. Copper Caledonian. This plant has rejuvenation effect for those who benefit from its properties. Come to realize that as a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves. They're not part of the plant. Red patches. That's gotta be this one, right? Vicious white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. I think it's this one. I think this one is the Copper Caledonian. That's my guess. Actually, could be this one. It could be this one too. Red warts growing on it. Red patches. I feel like it's probably this one. Let's guess that this is the Copper Caledonian, or whatever, however you spell it. But it's a maybe. Alright. Put the cat, ring the bell. Ah, it's Verona again. Ruben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise, ha. He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, give it a good long thought actually, but my curiosity's got the better of me. Must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. She wants a witch fig. I don't know what witch fig is, to be honest. Wait, no, my plants. My plants. My plants are all screwed up again. Something bad happened. My fennec got all screwed up in the wrong order and stuff. A witch fig? What's a witch fig? Let's go to the table of contents. Let's go to the next table of contents. Let's go to witch fig. Witch fig, a plant that has many uses, including the symptoms of infectious emotion compounds, also well liked by butterflies. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. The fever kiss plant. I think I labeled that one, right? Okay. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant. Well, there's a bunch of things with similar leaves to fever kiss. This one's a little bit similar. This one's kind of similar. Sweet scent. It's well liked by butterflies. I feel like honey is liked by butterflies. What else is similar leaves? This one is kind of similar leaves. Small yellow berries. Let's guess this one. That one is not the witch fig. I can confirm the witch fig, it is not. So, like, what's the secret strategy to this annoying puzzle? There's gotta be a secret strategy. Is it just to, like, memorize where these things go? Like, the weird symbols? You know? Like, find the other part of the circle. Where's the other part of the circle? I don't see it here. Because that's the top of the bell, right? And then it gets, like, dark down here-ish. And then this is like something. Where does this thing go? I forgot what the shape of this bottom thing is. Oh right, it's like a. Yeah, actually, okay, I don't remember what this bottom looks like. Oh, that's not correct. I feel like there's a skinny piece here. Oh right, it's like a bellflower. I feel revived, my mind is whole again. Day 5, Tuesday. Yep, that's the day. I wish it wouldn't close this every day. I wish it wouldn't scroll this every day. So many wishes. Let the cat ring the bell. Is this the same lady? She wants the same thing? Oh, my uncle, blah 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 blah. Give me the witch fig. I don't know which one's the witch fig. How am I supposed to know that? I mean, this kind of looks like a fig, right? Nope, that wasn't it. It has like long, weird thingies. All right, that one's the witch fig. Jacob's Worth. Okay, we gotta label this the witch fig, which goes somewhere over here, right here. I don't know why the fennec got reordered. Sometimes the plants just reorder themselves. I don't really understand why. Let the cat ring the bell. Isadore. Never seen anybody in your shops daily sparks me. You're still in business. Shut up, guy. Believe me, I wouldn't have been. Shut up, guy. I need some bishop's parasol. I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out for you, buddy. Bishop's parasol. Mushroom found in dark, damp lake close to it, and draw an envelope and surrounded with exhausted. The gills on the underside of mushroom seep a milky fluid that we consumed as treatment for stomach pain. It's a mushroom with milky fluid. Okay, it's gotta be this one, right? Bishop's parasol. Brilliant. Royal Gentia. Alright, this one is the Bishop's parasol. Which means it can go somewhere over here. Okay, I feel like these are in the wrong order, right? Oh no, it's R. That's fine. The Bishop's parasol. Closed for the day. Yeah, I'm not really exploring because I don't think there's any point unless you have a hint of where to go. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders, the current floating gently southwards to the fork. What? Not long after the girl left home, her father went, but was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Okay. Whatever you say there, buddy pal. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake. His mind wanders with the current floating gently southwards to the fork. Okay, so man of Coniston, lake to the fork. Let's find that. The man of Coniston, lake to the fork. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through. My spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Boom. New plants acquired. Purple A and purple B. Okay, we gotta bring the plants closer to the plant life, and then we gotta fix our camera again, because the game is stupid and messes it up every single round. Okay, can you get out of my face? Thank you. Pet the cat, ring the bell. Eleanor Bramer. Who the heck are you? The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away, not much grows there, but I know I found an unusual plant. I have drawn a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Cool, thanks. Oh no. Can I read her text again somehow? I don't think I can. She said vaguely where it was, but I didn't pay attention because I didn't know there was going to be a map, and then she disappeared and I can't read it anymore. And now I don't know where to find this. There's like a big lake, and then there's a little spooky ghost thing, and then it's above that. Oh god. I did not mean to click whatever the hell I just clicked. I was trying to zoom in. Careful archways, honest folk, count, shady following. It's probably just it's not worth taking any risks. Okay, that was pointless and not at all what I meant to do, but alright. I need to like see this and the map at the same time, but it's not very easy. The game just hates when you try to do things that are efficient. Okay, here's the spooky ghost thing, and then there's a weird dotted line, and then there's the X, like here-ish? I think it's here. It's gotta be here, right? Surely. Air sticks, fighting insects, unbearable plague, fight against this severe moments overwhelmed. Hopefully add some blue winter to keep them at bay. What the heck is a blue winter? Wait, I don't know what that is. I don't have blue winter. It's not in my book. Oh wait, winter boar. If I had some, why does it say blue winter and then winter boar? Did they change the name of the plant and then forget to update the dialogue? Also known as blue aloe or blue winter. Winter boar is hardy plant, often found growing in extreme cold environments. So every leaves make it more effective insect repellent applied to the skin. Blue winter. Is it always kind of flat like that? Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Maybe this. Gray blue flowers with an orange center. Blue gray flowers, gray blue flowers. Gotta be this one. Winter boar. Girathea. Winter boar. Insert. Oh. Here. We gotta adjust. Why is W here? Why does it keep rearranging my plants, man? Like, why is L here? That don't make no sense. The game be trolling. Okay. Blue Winter says, my skin is so thick, I like to come across kind of hurry. A new plant acquired. We got a pokey red plant. I don't know what the pokey red plant is, but eventually we'll probably figure it out. Pet the cat, ring the bell. Bethany Coleman. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. This is very grateful with the news that Arda was poisoned and gilded Dendra has worried everyone. The temporary acting manager is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this one. Sister gone missing, runaway called Thea, taken a few years ago. Trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Is that so? Jacob's Worth plant. So most of this just seems to be like totally arbitrary story to give me a purpose in finding random plants for the people, I guess. Very odd story. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of its leaves, have the most interesting properties, that they point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and successfully find many a lost wander out on the fells. What's a fells? It has like very complicated plants with a lot of pointiness. Do I have any of those plants with a lot of things with pointiness or whatever I just said? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 11 pointinesses. Gotta be this one, right? Jacob's Worth. Solomon Scepter. Alright, this one is Jacob's Worth. Boom! HJKL. This goes here. Pet the cat, ring the bell, put tags away. Arthur Cook, isn't that a new guy? For my wife's birthday, I want to give her something special. Despite she used to love a child, been able to find in many years. It's sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it. Strong in a good way. And oh, the flowers more like lots of little flowers. It's bulb-like with a strong smell and has lots of little flowers. A strong smell. Smells of nothing. Okay, it's not that one. A light airy scent. It's not that one. Not overpowering. Strong in a good way. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Flowers are like small leaves, delicate flowers. Smell is alluring. Nope, not that one. I'm not sure, buddy. Maybe this? Forest Camphor. Okay. Plant identified. Pet the cat, ring the bell. Ennis Aliford. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. God, this is so Papers, Please. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise will be very useful to us. We often return to us, and we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sagil Church before Friday. Not making the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. Sure, why not? I'll join your cult. I have to find the Sagil Church, and then I have to give a St. John's poppy thing. Where the heck is the Sagil Church? Surely it's like near me somewhere, right? Sagil? Church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet. This must be the place. St. John's poppy. I may regret this, but sounds like an adventure. Check. We did this one. I wonder what's going on with these. I discovered a plan to reach to Gruesdale Forest just northeast of Russell's, like nothing I've ever seen before. Brought back the sisterhood. They seem overly protective lately. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this, because I tried to go there and they also didn't like me, so. They just said the Red Avenue plant is property. Yeah, I still don't know what Red Avenue is. I don't think I've unlocked that, right? Red. Oh yeah, we haven't unlocked that, so we don't know what that is. Pet the cat, ring the bell. I've returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping to go there. Certainly sounds virtually being formed stone circle and the poor victim. Well, let's say better about him. Ruben had it right. A grizzly. I think we can use theory. There's some tests on the gilded dendra. I don't know if I should give you that. That seems very dangerous to give to people. Isn't that what killed the lady? The gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The poison is so potent that touching leaves can be painful. Do I know which one this is? Oh, I don't have it labeled. It has pointy grass-like leaves. So not that one. Probably not that one. Probably not that one. Is this a gilded dendra? Probably not, right? I only have one chance, because I'm about to die. Is this a gilded dendra? Maybe, I don't know, man. I have no idea. We found it! Maiden's Sorrow. Okay, we gotta label it quickly before we forget. Gilded dendra. Which goes after F, after Gandhi. Right? Gandhi, Gilded, Harlequin. We are once again kind of running out of room here, though. Let's move the Fs over to this shelf. Although that didn't really help, because now this shelf's overflowing, but whatever. Put the cat, ring the bell. And wood. My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. Lucky you. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. I've forgotten the corner of the attic. I found a coffin. What's more unusual still, bound by strong vines, so strong I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? The Royal Gentia. What's a Royal Gentia? Go. 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 Sometimes I recall over the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made of two large kidney-shaped petals. Aha. The Royal Gentia. Royal Gentia. Mar. What the fuck? Why is Mary's breath here? AKLM. Fennec, Chimbalone, St. John's. I'm still really confused about why the plants randomly just appear in the wrong place sometimes. It's so confusing to me. Fennec. RS. We go here, right? End the day. Wait, is my rising dread going back to 0 because the day ends? Is that how it works? 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to a hiding place, carefully retrieved a book to her excitement building. As she did, she couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. Grows in peace in the midday sun. 5 miles south of the second tallest something. Is it mountain? Or is it church? Castle? The tallest but one. What does that mean? Tallest... The tallest lake? Tallest castle? What other castles are there? I don't remember. No, all the castles have the same icon, so it can't be that. Oh, the tallest but one. The second tallest peak. Okay, so Seafell is 978. And this is 899. Tallest but one. So it's gotta be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, Bowfell. Wait, 859, 902. One, two, three, four, five. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Oh, what the fuck is that? Looks like one of them undersea creatures that like the fish hang out. Remember Finding Nemo? The anemone, what's it called? Anemone? New plant acquired. It closed my drawer and it screwed up my camera for the 10 millionth time. Luckily we have like more room now, so we can kind of fix our plant situation a little bit here, right? Although our top shelf is filling up, but that's good. I assume that you're meant to have things on the bottom and put them on the top shelf, right? That kind of seems to be the case. I don't really know why the shelves are like with gaps, but it's fine, I guess. I prefer there wasn't a gap, because then I could just put things up there in a better way, but whatever. I assume alphabetical is probably also how most people play this game. I don't really know what else you would do. Like, doing it by color or leaves or anything doesn't make sense once you've identified them. Because the key of the hash table is like the name, you know? Here's my hash table. If I want to efficiently look up, actually I'm doing like binary search on a sorted array basically. This is my sorted array of plants, and then I get the name from the customer request, and then I go like scan for it, you know? It's sort of like a bucket of search. Like a radix search or something, because I'm a human and I kind of know where the letters are alphabetically roughly, right? Like I know the H is like somewhere here. G, H, like I can get pretty close on a first guess. So it's not quite as inefficient as binary searching. Dangerous. Upper Caledonian. Doo-doo-ba-ba-da. It's like approximate radix sort. What are we doing? I don't know. Put the cat, ring the bell? I guess. Not really sure what else there's to do. Who the heck's this lady? Anne Wood. I was strip away the swiftly and fine liquid, more trepidation, to my relief, disappointment, the copy contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first when I was closer to discovered the golden amulet in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is a description with Solomon's scepter. I awake. Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? Sure is, lady. Do I have that plant though? It doesn't seem like it, and if I do, it's not in sorted order, so... Solomon's Scepter. Also known, alarmingly, as Hell's Gate, and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of the plant come to use witchcraft and other satanic crosses. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow on the stem. Do I have this? It has leaves that look like flowers themselves. I feel like I already labeled this plant. But I don't know. Let's just check if there's any plants that aren't in the correct order. www.ss Shimmer along. I swear I've typed Solomon's, but I don't remember typing the word scepter. So it must have been something else I typed that was similar to Solomon's. Sweet smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Flowers along the stem. What does that mean? Flowers along the stem. Is that this? Oh, this is the... These are flowers. I thought this was the leaves shaped like that. It's the purple flowers. I see. Solomon's Scepter. Nice. Long Vericund. Okay, so... Where did that go? The thing I just used. It was this, right? Solomon's Sceptre. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yeah. So S-O. It was like here-ish. S-H, S-O, S-T. Yeah, I feel like the game should just help me do what I'm trying to do, right? Like, it's really not that fun to search the map. Like, it's fun when it says, like, 2 squares south or whatever, the thing where it was like written on the ground with sticks and you had to interpret that as like a map offset. But when it's just like the church at X town and you have to find X town, that's kind of boring. But this is also really tedious and not honestly that much fun to like, especially because my plants randomly rearrange themselves sometimes in a way that I don't really understand. Like, I should be able to label these, and then there should just be an A to Z button somewhere on the screen, and when I click it, it should just sort all my plants A to Z. Like, and then have like a tagged row and a not tagged row. And just keep them sorted. And obviously don't sort the untagged ones, right? Just leave them all at the end or the beginning or whatever. And fix this thing so I can click it and move my mouse left and right to scroll instead of the stupid arrows. Just like basic quality of life stuff, you know? Like, sure, it kind of forces you to like choose alphabetizing your tag names, but there's literally nothing else logical that you could put on the tag. I mean, you could put hints on the tag, right? But it could sort them by color and then sort the colors by name. So all my red tags would end up at the end. I wouldn't mind that. Although it'd be kind of annoying in this case, but I wouldn't mind. I don't think it really changes how people play the game at all. But I've never watched anyone else play the game, so I don't know for sure. Let the cat ring the bell. David Schaefer, what do you want, guy? I heard Shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near us. Some they say it slaughtered his flock as well. People around here don't seem bothered, but they got panicked by the fox the other way. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Kentamir Eye. What the fuck is that? It's a Kentamir Eye. Is that a place? Now I have to, it doesn't even tell me it's a place, so I just have to read everything on the map and see if it even is a place, which is drastically worse than knowing that it is a place and still having to find it. So now I don't even know if it's a real thing I'm looking for. Kentmere Eye. I descend to the Pleasant Valley where the village kindred on my Brockstone or Badger Rock, which have been popular with local children. Challenge to scramble the cracked sides of the base on the St. Church, which sheltered by an extra huge tree. There are many plants with mild weather, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find today. I don't get it. Kentmere Eye. What does the eye mean in Kentmere Eye? Is it like the Daughter's Stone Circle? That's kind of a circle near the Kentmere, so probably it's an eye, right? Or does it mean like the eye of the river? Like maybe it means the top left? No idea. I have no idea what it's trying to get me to do. I'm just going to water my plants until I find out what I'm supposed to do. Let me water my plants, even though it's raining outside, 'cause I'm in a greenhouse where I am hiding from getting all wet from the rain outside. Maybe if we click the little thing right here, it'll do something interesting. Nope, it didn't. Nothing here. Okay, well, now we just have to water a lot more plants. Let's just water the plants, it's gonna be so fun. I let the water drip out of the nozzle and then I run over to the spout. Turn it on, turn it off, 'cause I can use the hose to get the water out. Fill the can that's about to run out of the water because I'm watering my plants. Trust me, that song made a lot of sense. You just didn't understand because you're not in on the craziness. The Daughter's Stone Circle. We should probably go here, right? Circle is an ancient rhyolite boulders, but for hundreds of years, one stone pillar stands off to one side. Okay. Wait, what? That's all it told me? What the heck is a Kentmere Eye? I don't. What does that mean? The River Kent. I don't get it. What does Kentmere Eye mean? Can I zoom? What is the eye? I don't understand this hint at all. Is there going to be a hint that tells me what the Kentmere Eye is? I should call the next customer. Maybe look through my notes and later see if they leave me anywhere interesting. Wow, that's a really interesting hint. Thanks so much. That helped me a lot. You should look at your letters and see if there's any hints. That's the hint. Or just play the game, idiot. Why are you clicking the hint button? Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was detailed as usual. Its use of the spin celebration, that's a worrying sign. Plants use several of the darker incantations. They can't be coincident, very simple. It's part of the art. It must be connected to the murder. I need some metal clarity to choose more. The maiden star would help a lot. I don't believe I have that labeled. Maiden's Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's finger and thumb said, mind of wandering the flowers, the plant droop mournfully, but its thorns along the stem that are lent it the name. Okay, it's gotta be this one, right? Maiden's Sorrow. Red Avenue. Okay, I don't know what that thing means. Maiden's Sorrow. M.L. Mary's Breath. Okay, it goes here. Put the tags away. Let the cat ring the bell. Reuben Ward. It looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Blackcomb Bay. Verona noticed something in the swine site that's had me pondering. A slate with a symbol drawn on it in the back. In black. Back in black. Hit the sack. Can't think of anywhere else you'd get the slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting he saw something of it Blackcomb. Wait. Something at the swine side site that had me pondering. Swin side. Swin side. A wheelbarrow. And out in the hills. Swin side. One is sneaking up on me in the dark. Let's go check Swinside if we can. Where the heck is Swinside? Swinside. Where's the Swinside? I'm looking for the Swinside. Stone Circle. Oh. I started to thought of what happened to the Stone Circle. We saw there a little linger. Okay, that didn't help me at all. Whatever. I need to find what Eyebright is. Eyebright. Take care of the color thorns that are damaged. Small amount of venom. Sear pain after the go to warmer climes to the low of the dead king. Outside, not even the darkest places. Okay, it's just something with thorns. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Nope, that's not right. Okay, it's probably this one then. Ta-da! Eyebright. Wild coal. Eyebright. Eyebright, that's right. GFFC. Okay, this goes here. I think we gotta, unfortunately, do this again and make more room. C. E, F, F, F. We could split some G off. Maybe. Yeah. H, L, M, P. Making quite of a mess here of our flower dome. Put the cat ring the bell. Forest Bear. The weird name. Why does it look like a vampire with green eyes? Does it ever stop raining in Undermare? You have a reputation time for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to know what I'm talking about, but I hope you're in the right place now. Gray sandfire. Let me see about that, sir. Just give me a moment here. I need to check my little handy-dandy book. Do not drink the sap of this plant. Turn black. Painful way to die. Dangerous miasma. The poison is so potent that you touch the leaves of the plant. Wait, that's the wrong one. God damn it. I always read the wrong page because it's like I click it and then I think it's on the left. Sandfire is tough out of bark, many use properties chew on as dental hygiene, not to swallow it, cause inflammation, tendrils give out smoky scent. Okay, a smoky scent. Puff outer bark and a smoky scent. What the heck does that mean? A small amount of light. Smells faintly of wood smoke. That'd be this, right? Gray sandfire? It is gray. Nice. Gray sandfire. Gray sandfire. Also spelled in the British way, further confirming our hypothesis about this being a British English game. G-I, G-R. Look at all these plants we labeled. We labeled so many plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 plants. Does that mean there's going to be, I don't know, like 50 plants? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 31 plus 14 would be 45, right? So maybe we almost have all the plants. I'm not sure. Let's end the day. And on that note, I'm gonna call the episode here. It has been 2 hours. We had some minor complaints about the game, but it wasn't enough to make us want to quit. There still are some fun things. Labeling the plants and identifying the plants is what the game is about, and that is the most fun part of the game. Some of the other parts of the game are a little bit tedious, distracting, kind of weirdly thought out. But overall, it's still good. It's a very beautiful game. It is fun to identify the plants, and once again, that is the core gameplay mechanic. So the core gameplay mechanic is fun. The auxiliary gameplay mechanics leave some to be desired. I wouldn't say much to be desired. That's a bit negative, but it leaves some to be desired. But in any case, I suppose we shall claim the hint because I don't know how the game save works, so let's claim the hint for next time. Logic to Ilgil Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. Wait, we already had this hint. Or maybe I had it in the demo? We literally already have done this. I'm confused. Why are we getting the same hints twice? Maybe the fact that I started my save in the demo is making it confused about the progression a bit. Logic to Ilgil, Foxfield to Crinkle, right? That's literally the same thing. So Loic to Ilgil, Foxfield to Crinkle. Is this... The magpie sees me, collects. I've already explored here and found all there is to find. Yeah, it's weird that you get duplicate hints. Again, I wonder if that's because I found that hint in the demo and then saved the game and then loaded it into the real game and that the progression is like in a different order, or maybe you just sometimes get duplicate hints. Bit weird. I don't know. Anyways, how do we leave the game and save the game? Is that possible? Your progress is saved automatically. Alright, well, it claims that the game is saved, so on that note, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.